Hello and a very warm welcome. In today's video, we're going to talk the Mercedes drivers. Finally, we saw contact at turn 1 at Qatar. Lewis 100% to blame. At the time, I thought it was Lewis's fault, but yeah, he has come out and basically admitted he was at fault. Is that great sportsmanship or is it a PR show? I genuinely think it's good sportsmanship by Hamilton and shows a true warrior champion he is. So, yeah, there was contact between the two Mercedes at turn 1 at Qatar. It's been brewing for a couple of rounds. They got very close at Suzuka, Japan on a couple of occasions in the last corner and at Spoon. So, yeah. And finally it happened. Max on the inside, George in the middle. Lewis tried to go around the outside. Very aggressive. Had to be aggressive as he knew he was on the soft tyre. But it was a long race ahead. Yeah, I think Lewis was just too aggressive. Obviously easy to say in hindsight, but yeah. He chopped across George. George had nowhere to go. And Mercedes really cost themselves. Not only did they have contact, which is something you can't do as teammates, they've cost themselves a podium. I believe they had the pace for a podium. Mercedes. Russell's fight back through the field was very good. Russell beat Charles Leclerc. He beat a Ferrari when he was literally spun right round and last. Lewis came out and owned up on social media. This is what he's had to say. I've watched the replay and it was 100% my fault and I take full responsibilities. Apologies to the team and George. I think that's fantastic. We need to see more of this. He's seen the replay. He knows he's fucked up. He's come out and said so. And yeah, after the race, he went and gave George like a little hug and a cuddle. You know, he's gone to find George after the race. He's gave him a little hug, a cuddle, tap on the back. Yeah, sorry mate. My fault. So yeah, that's the end of it, I would say. But it has been brewing for a couple of rounds and it finally escalated at Qatar. And yeah, when I first saw it, I did believe Lewis was at fault, but then it's all about opinions. There was different opinions in the WhatsApp group, but having seen the replay a couple of times, it definitely is Lewis's fault. But yeah, every driver makes mistakes, but Lewis showed champion's mentality for me, coming out a proper champion. That's how you deal with the situation. Come out, admit it's your fault, pull it to bed, give George a little cuddle. Yeah, my fault, apologies, move on to the next race. But it's happened once, it will happen again. These two, Mercedes have got the best driver lineup on the grid currently. Lewis, a 7-time champion, the pole man, the wins, he's got every record there is. And George is the future of the UK, in my view. But yeah, he's not had his best season, George Russell. But yeah, should have won at Singapore, bottled it. I truly believe Mercedes had the pace for a podium at Qatar. I really do. And I think they've fucked it. Well, Lewis has really fucked it for them. Because Mercedes should have been on that podium at Qatar, I think. Would have been a nice dicey tussle with McLaren. Yeah, Lewis has had a good season. 194 points, lies third. He's only 30 behind Checo, so he'll be pushing for second. See what I mean? That DNF is big for Lewis because even if he gets a fifth, 10 points. Perez hardly scored any, did he? He finished 10th, so it was a big chance for Lewis to gain on Sergio and the drivers. Fernando's not too far behind, but George Russell, 132, behind Lando Norris. Wow. But yeah, fair play to Lewis. I think he's come out, held his hands up. I don't think it was PR bullshit. I genuinely think he knew he fucked up and he came out and fixed the situation. Comment down below. Do you think it's good, proper champion?